sure that you have all the facts and information and you are certain about them. Let's get into the Punch. First anniversary, federal government plans supplementary budget, warns against foreign aid. Disco's monthly revenue rise by 5 billion naira amid outage. Stop economic mismanagement, Afenifere tells federal government. Court orders for feature of Emefiele's $1.4 million bribery proceeds. Emirate tussle. CJN summons judges over conflicting orders as Kanu bans protests. Minimum wage. Federal government invites labor to resume talks Friday. Shell. NNPC remitted $142 million to NDDC in 2023. 50,000 naira grant. 402,283 beneficiaries get 20 billion naira. Reps differ on gains of 25-year democracy. U.S. lab denies conducting poison test on Mohbad. 45-year-old man seeks 30 million naira for kidney transplant. Osun artisan arrested for stealing dead herbalist's TV, cooking pots. 1 year in office, my government walking the talk, Tinubu. Emirship tussle, MBA fumes as CJN summons FHC, Kanu CJs over conflicting orders. Investment Tribunal settles 1 trillion naira securities disputes. Traders reject allegation of indiscriminate hike in prices of food items. Nigeria's e-commerce industry estimated to hit $14.92 billion by 2029. New export policy on the way as NPA orders new requirements for exporters. Body of Benches chair, ex-NBA chief Alege plots sack of Awomolo. Cybercrime Act. Rights group condemn incessant arrest of journalists. Past government left 225.279 billion naira debt for me. That's the governor of Rivers State, Fubara. OT names first 6-lane road in Abia after General Agui Ironsi. Customs raises alarm over molestation of female travelers at Seme border. Federal government withdraws terrorism charge against Mieti Allah's leader, Bodejo. Let's move on to the Daily Trust. We inherited over 200 billion naira debt on projects alone. Fubara. Our national anthem is gone. More reactions trailed Tinubu's new law. Kanu launches 1.7 trillion naira Ilorin Smart City. Federal government commissions another tech incubation center to aid economic growth. Why there is drop in tomato production, others, farmers. How we injected 309 billion naira into economy. Agriculture Minister. Hungry people don't sing. Tinubu under fire over national anthem bill. Kano Emirship tussle. Lawyers, judges have brought shame to legal profession. MBA. Two varsity students abducted in Benue. Police. Former rep hails reversal to old national anthem. Moving on to The Nation. NBA. Judges conduct in Kanu a disgrace. 6-month free train ride for Abuja residents. Government, Labour, OPS resume new minimum wage negotiation. Sanwo-Olu inaugurates 15 high-capacity passenger boats. Naseni's CNG Conversion Center for inauguration. Federal government targets greenhouse emission reduction through decarbonization. APC non-serving senators land president's commitment to separation of powers. Sanwo-Olu committed to grassroots installs 50 kings. Our final stop for today, The Guardian. Nigerians dissatisfied with Tinubu's administration's decision laments pains of reforms. Knox cheers for Tinubu over Nigeria we hail thee. Consumer Protection Commission probes cause of high food prices. Mega city. How rural urban drift demolitions breed homeless population in Lagos. How tribunal exposed Silva police commissioner's fraud. Hajj. Kebbi rescues 3 missing pilgrims as Lagos loses 1. Tinubu okays 7-month free train ride for FCT residents. Good governance achievable with genuine leadership. Students acquire vocational skills to tackle unemployment. And that's it on The Guardian this morning. We're streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can go on there to watch the show live and also drop your thoughts and reactions to the headlines this morning. Davis says it's a shame to be dragging minimum wage until now with Labour. Idoko Godwin watching live from Madala. So in all the wahala we have in this country, like hunger and insecurity, the old anthem that bothers us or bothers our leaders is what they have changed. Nigeria, we are not even ready yet. Shaidu Mohammed says the money injected into agriculture was done on the wrong side. Half of that money given directly to rural farmers would do wonders to food security in Nigeria. Thank you for pointing that out. We would share that information with the engineers, Shaidu, and hopefully it improves. All right? Thank you. Idoko Godwin says 1 year of hunger, poverty, insecurity, bad economy. The people are just confused. Let's get to the phone lines right now. 0700 951 0000. 08095 974869 and 080 99930137. The last number is the WhatsApp number as well, so you can send a WhatsApp message to that number, include your name and your location. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome.
This is Charles speaking.
Welcome, Charles.
The Nigerian president was the terrorism charges has been dropped. Yes, Nigeria has been.
Charles, you're a bit muffled. Hold on a second before you go on. You sound a bit muffled. Could you speak up, please?
Is it clear now? Is it clearer now?
Let's try this. Go ahead.
Okay, yes, this Nigeria group has been the one aiding and also aiding these Fulanis who has been invading communities.
No, hold on, Charles. It's just the leader who was accused and he's been acquitted right now. So you can't use him to judge everybody else.
And yes, the government have said Madin and the Kalo after all the courts have cleared him. What the government of Nigeria is looking from the people, they will get it soon. It is getting very close. And today we are honoring the heroes of Biafra that was killed in the Biafran war. Today we are honoring them and we are praying that their souls shall rest in peace.
All right.
God will continue to give us the strength to fight until we restore that nation called Biafra.
Good morning.
Good morning again.
Welcome. Welcome, Michael.
My government is walking the talk by Tinubu. Yes, you floated APC. And what is the symbol of APC? Broom, right? Isaiah 14:23. Let's read Isaiah 14:23. Bible is personal application, cities application, nations application. Let's read. Yes, you are walking the talk.
Good morning.
Hello?
Yes, welcome. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, right, Itodo.
Welcome.
How are you today?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
I wish you a great day. I'm fine, thanks. Tony from Guatemala.
Welcome, Tony.
In America, the former governor Donald Trump had about 60 litigation. Nothing like, the judges walking across the post. When shall our learned gentlemen learn? High Court just giving confusing judges in Abuja and Kano. What kind of justice did they do? What don't they have conscience? Why are they still military in Nigeria? Let them sit up. If a CGN should deal with the judges. Don't they have a code of conduct? Disgracing rules? It should stop. And I agree with somebody that said that good governance is possible with genuine leadership. That's what we need. Good governance, sincere leadership. I tell you that, look, leadership position is to serve, it's not to go and make money. At the government level, at the state level, at the level, let them serve. Stop stealing our money. You want to make money, go and be a businessman. These people are not meant to go and make money. Because America is the strong economy. And just to be a strong economy, we are supposed to lead Africa in everything. In leadership, in accountability, in transparency, in everything. But look at corruption and ethnicity and nepotism messing us up. We should stop. So I'm Nigeria forward. See the light of Africa and the of the black race. Thank you and God bless Nigeria. Have a great day, my brother.
Have a good day too. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning once again, Mr. Itodo.
Welcome. I can hear you. Good morning.
I remember I'm myself for Bakara Lake and I'm calling from PW Kubwa. Well, didn't talk about his last 1 year in office. And performance with a national anthem. Reverse a repeal of a national anthem. That comes, will reverse it. You understand? Is trying to make a divert or over the last 1 year,
Abubakar,
and people will be discussing about.
Hold on.
Yeah.
That same thing is still happening where your words get cut off by the network. And it's taken away from the thoughts that you are sharing. So do you want to call a different number or call
let me call let me call the phone line.
All right. Thank you. Good morning. Are you there? Hello?
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Itodo.
Welcome. What's your name?
Emmanuel calling from Gwagwalada.
Go ahead, Emmanuel.
Yeah. Mr. Itodo.
Yes.
You know, the worst thing that will ever happen to a man is for you to be deceiving yourself, thinking that you're deceiving some other person. Our leaders in this country, they know the truth about the situation of this country, but they bluntly refuse to do the right thing. And that is what is keeping us in this condition. What has bringing revising our...
Good morning. Hello. All right, let's go to WhatsApp right now and take some of your messages. We're streaming live on YouTube and Facebook. Well, just YouTube for today. Facebook is not available. So go on to YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can drop a comment right there and I'll take it as soon as we go through the platform again to take your reactions to the headlines this morning. Looking at WhatsApp, Muazu John Lasisi in Jigo Buhari says Kano conflicting order, CJN and the NBA should intervene in order not to cause confusion in the country. Let the law take its course. The powermongers in Rivers State should embrace peace and stop blame game. I'm not happy with the new introduction of the old national anthem composed by our colonial masters. How can we erase true Nigerian national anthem composed by Nigerians? It's a question that Oludade Abiodun is asking. Is Shako in Lugbe reacting to Nigerians grappling with unfulfilled promises 1 year after? Many average Nigerian politicians have never fulfilled their promises to Nigerians. They only give peanuts as palliatives. Almost all promises from 2015 till date have not seen the light of day. The day an average Nigerian wakes up and stops supporting individuals that keep us down, we will definitely be on our way to liberating ourselves. Nigeria will surely overcome, is how Ishako ends his message. Ruben Omeza, Church Road, Suleja, says, is the change of the national anthem the panacea to the economic precipice and spasm of hunger experienced by Nigerians occasioned by terrible economic policies? It's high time the federal government stops dancing the ostrich and hold the bull by the horns and do the needful, what will bring an end to the present hardship in the country. Old national anthem, my anthem still. Kudos to the metro line, but federal government should take this to the Yanya axis. If federal government is going back to the old anthem, then it should go back to the old fuel prices, old price of rice, and old ways of doing things. Asotex in Lugbe. Food prices on the rise because government has no control over food production. Fubara's government continuing with debt isn't new in governance. Amos in Gariki. And Chika Donatus in, right here in Abuja, says, I was just wondering who is advising Alex Oti on all his projects. Naming a 6-lane road after Ironsi is strategic. I hope other Nigerian governors are seeing and watching what Oti is doing in Abia State. It seems the efforts of our heroes in the past are in vain. Tinubu, I hail thee. Maybe before you finish your first tenure. Okay. Chika Donatus ends his message right there. Good morning.
Good morning, Itodo.
Welcome.
Yeah, I was your family. My name is Hassan Takame-Dola.
Welcome, Al Hassan. Please go ahead.
Yeah, let me tell from the children some of the judge that the judge Kano issue. Let me tell you, any time that we follow our personal interest, is going to take us, is going to damage our country. How can they are giving you order, you see the law and you read the law, and then you delay because of the personal interest, and you are going somewhere. Away from that one, the issue of the spirit in the country, inshallah, God is going to expose anybody that is taking this country granted. Because it's not his country, it's people's country, it's masses country. God is going to bless Nigeria for balance for now.
God bless you. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello.
Welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Itodo. How are you?
Good morning, Sam. Very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. Abubakar calling from Suleja this morning.
Please go ahead.
Consumer Protection
lament how cost of food item or cost of item in the market. I think we spoke, Mr. President should look into what is happening in Nigeria. This fuel subsidy is to last that fuel subsidy is God. He has sent so many Nigeria to their any grave. That is just the reality. If you consider what is happening in the nation today, go to the market now, how cost of this item in the market, I think the president is want to transform to this country, and he have seen of masses, and he have seen of this country. Let me look into this fuel issue. That is what is killing Nigeria now. That is not the reality. You should look into it. Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning once again, my man Itodo.
Welcome.
Abubakar Ali Tinubu Peking calling from PW Kubwa.
Please go ahead.
Like I was trying to say, Mr. President shouldn't have talked about the last 1 year, because he finished the failure of the last 1 year with a sublime finish of giving us a repeal national anthem. Do you know why I'm not happy with the last 1 year? It shows that there is no sincerity from the part of the government. There is no political will. Anything they want that is personal to them, they will use the speed of light to achieve it. And anything that should be personal and useful to Nigerians, they will use the speed of snail. And I'll give you an example.
Sorry about that. It'd be great to hear those examples if you can share them via the WhatsApp platform. Let's see some messages right now. Emmanuel Clement says, if the new national anthem will change the situation and corrupt minds of Nigerians, then so be it. Year one was a successful one with the implementation of the old national anthem. Vanessa Adams says some people are still trying to learn the last national anthem. And here they are, bringing a new one. Why didn't they use that moment to bring in new ideas to govern this country is the question that Vanessa is ending her message with. Oh, on the old anthem, changing can't put food on the table of hungry Nigerians. The labor of our heroes past has finally been put in vain. Fitzgerald in Airport Road. I want to know why it's difficult for the government to increase minimum wage for workers, but it's not difficult for funds to be taken and properties bought abroad. God Almighty will surely reward every one of us according to our works here on earth. Death is inevitable. Ayodele Abayomi in Kubwa. Good governance is possible with sincere leadership at all levels of governance. Let our leaders serve and work for the purpose of the country. And God bless Nigeria. Tony. Our government has all it takes to make Nigerians smile, but they will never do it. Instead, they choose to make us suffer because they might be gaining from it. Nigeria is well blessed. We are suffering. Opulent in Buhari. A good time to pause right now, go on a break. I will take the news at 7 o'clock. Be back afterwards to get more of your reactions to the headlines. But you can go on to YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja to catch up in case you missed out. And do all to stay tuned and stay hydrated.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.